Hello, this is Bonbon B Plays City Skylines. I'm Bonbon B and you are, as always, very welcome. Welcome back to New Legopolis. Yes, this is New Legopolis because the old Legopolis has been consigned to the bin. If you watched the last episode, you'll be aware that I decided that enough was enough. I used it as a learning curve. I thought I knew everything and I didn't, and I played the game and I learned a few bits. And so, as you can see, even at this early stage of the New Legopolis, I have Skyrise. Look at this. And this is very early, and I will show you where I'm up to. As it was last time you were here, there was very little to see, and I've just put down a few zones and things went crazy. But let's show you where we are up to by zooming right the way out. And there you go, that's the city. That's the entire footprint that we have available to build on. And as I said, this was all going to be industrial area. This is the waste and power area. This was all going to be residential. All this area here, as you can see, we started on that. That's the lattice, which is the interchange, and so on. So anyways, I do need a name for this. I called it Newtown. That's only a working title, nothing fantastic. It will do for now. And as you can see, it's looking really attractive compared to the old Legopolis, which was very blocky and zoned. This is really, let me just start it, move motion. So as you can see, not really any major traffic problems actually within the city itself. Everything is flowing really smoothly. There tends to be a little bit of a backup of traffic down this little road here. Let's have a look here. Coming out onto this main road tends to stack up a little bit, but it's nothing that can't be handled. There is a problem coming into the this section of Newtown, and it's just down to driver stupidity. I've given them 6 lanes to enter on, and they're using 2. When they enter here, yeah, it's not a disaster. Everything's flowing, but as you can see, it just means that it all backs up here, and it backs up onto the highway here. But it's not the worst. I don't see what more I can really do. I don't want to leap over here and build via bridges, because I don't think that'll actually make anything any better, because you're still going to have the same amount of traffic trying to get into this part of the city, and they're all going to want to just use 2 lanes because they are just idiots. But anyway, yeah, so this entrance to this part of the city goes in and comes through here. Coming down this side, you come in this way. I put excuse me, I put a bridge in at this point because where all the traffic was coming in here, and a lot of it was wanting to cut straight across, this was causing meaty mayhem, with the traffic all having to stop here while the traffic was coming in from the sides. I've given it a bridge, and there's a little bit of a hold up when traffic comes in here, and it feeds in and filters in, and it can, if like this car here wants to cut right across, it slows things a little bit, but there's not really much more I can do really about that. It's very frustrating that you give them 6 lanes and they just want to use 2. And I've tried playing with the lanes as well. It's very here, coming out here, I'm telling them these 3 lanes are left turn only, even though there is no left turn, it's all straight on, so it's forcing them to come this way. I mean, I've tried to use, without using Traffic++, which classes with Traffic Manager. But even so, it looks beautiful, and I will take you on a mini tour at some point. I never gave a proper look at the depot, the transportation depot. Now this wasn't an asset, this was just all my own work from scratch. And like I say, we've got the main rail terminal here, and we've got the metro station here, and this is where all the bus stops will be. The yellow buses are going to the industrial park. The blue buses, when you see them, are for the domestic area, the residential area over here. Have we got any blue buses coming? Yeah, and the blue bus stop is here. So here comes the blue bus, and the blue bus will go into the feed through. Yellow feed down to here. Blue will come down here and stop. Yeah, there you go, you see. So it's running really, really nice and smooth there. I put in a few bits. There's a little bit of commercial I put in at the station, because obviously you're going to want to do a bit of shopping while you're here. And then I found this lovely little unique monument type. Oh, hello. Monument type building, statue even, which I think suits the station really well, because you are looking at, yeah, walking into a distribution hub. I think that works nicely. Yeah. Anyway, that's cool. And you can see a lot of people using the bridges to come across from the station, to use the buses, to use the metro. You can see the metro is really nice and busy there. They're all going down into it. I've given them a little sunken plaza to... Oh, there we are. Hello. I'll tie your laces up while you're down, a bit of a stretch, yes. So as you can see, it's really, really, really very nice. And that, I'll put the Burger King down here as well. Oh yeah, where else you get a Burger King if it's not when you first come out of the station? But I think it's very nice and green, and yeah, when you enter New Legopolis, first thing you see is this, and it's okay. It's not bad. And as you come out, that's the main exit. Thinking about possibly sticking the airport here. Not anytime soon, but it makes sense to tie it in with the transport hub. So that's the... Oh, what's going on down here? A lot of traffic going on here. What is happening? Could it be tied in with the fire? Probably not. I think this should be... That's traffic in. This has got to be traffic out, hasn't it? I think this needs to be... That's right. Let's make my first little change. Traffic manager. No, not traffic manager. Roads. And it's got to be one way, and it's got to be upgraded and going out. So that is just traffic going out. Now nothing's going to be trying to come in down this road. Let's give that a few minutes to hopefully sort itself out. Has it put in traffic lights? Do we want traffic lights? There's a good question. I'm going to say no. Let's take the traffic lights out and let it just feed itself. And that seems to be moving a lot smoother already. Look at this, they're feeding through. And the bedlam, yes, so we're just getting a lot of traffic that was just trying to come across here. And the metro station's causing a lot. What is going on here? What are you lot trying to do? What is going... I have no idea. You idiots. Sort yourselves out. My god, that's mayhem. That was me saying there was no major problem with the traffic, but that is... This is doing the same, isn't it? Let's make that traffic in only. Unless we reverse those. What what do you think? If we reverse those and do them that way round, so traffic comes out up here. This is not that big. Now that might help actually, because that's quite close to this junction where traffic's coming in and out. Oh, good grief! Look at the fire going on here. Well, they got there. Let's set that. Now that was a towering inferno. Right. So what we had then was this is that junction. Keeping half an eye on it because it is still absolute. Now there's nothing going on there. What are all these cars trying to do? Where are they spawning from? There is very strange. There's cars spawning from here. That's what's causing it. There's a glitch in the game, I would suggest, where cars are spawning from here, and I don't know why they would do that. Let's have a look at... Oh, I don't really want to put any buildings there. Not if that's spawning. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just try this. Let's stop it. Let's demolish the road and then rebuild the road and see if that stops the crazy spawning that's going on there. I don't understand that at all. That's really quite bizarre. Right, now what we'll do is we'll just make sure that there are no traffic lights there. No traffic lights, that's good. And does that stop this crazy glitch? Still wants to spawn the traffic. Has that stopped? No, there's another one there. Look, just why? Why? I think that's resolved. No, there's one there. Oh, what the? Why? I am not understanding that at all. Right, what we'll do is, if there's going to be something stupid like that going on, let's give there a reason to be somewhere. We'll try that again. Let's find somewhere. Like there. Why are you spawning stupid cars? Oh, well, maybe at some point when I restart this game. What's going on here? This is now all that is. It's obviously the stairs go down to the metro station there, and there's glitching there. But right, okay, I can deal with that because I'm pretty sure at some point we will. The game will sort itself. What I did also was I built this nice little park area as well. Probably going to get rid of these commercial buildings. I think they look a bit dumb. That was not too bad, but these two just look a bit dumb here. But yeah. Now, the main problem that I've been having though wasn't some, well, obviously this entry to the city. Garbage is piling up. Of course it's piling up. Is here. Now this is obviously the industrial area. Now how I've handled this, go away Mr. Tweety, is right, so this is the main road in. And when I first built this, with all the goodwill in the world, I thought, cracked it, and I built a nice big ring road, as you can see here, goes all the way around. And I had, this was your main route in, and this was your main route out, and I had each section, there was about 3 individual sections, each with 1 in and 2 routes out. And despite thinking that that would work beautifully, it was an absolute nightmare. Didn't work at all. So I had to come up with a different plan, and that was to use a relief road, which helped, but didn't actually resolve the problem. And as you can see, we're getting a little bit of tail back, but that's fine. That's not too bad. What we've got now is working to a degree, and that's as the traffic comes in, it splits. The traffic going off to the left is mostly for the container port, the cargo ports here. There's no real reason for them to loop all the way around otherwise. There might be some stupid drivers that do it, but if you're coming in this way, you can also come in this way. So most of the traffic will come in here, and at that point it splits. You can drive straight on and split at that point, but it splits. Half the traffic goes to the left, half the traffic goes to the right. And the same as the traffic coming along here that enters at this point, half can go to the left and half can go to the right. The traffic that goes to the left, once you're into this half here, there's only one way out, and that's via the tunnel, out here and exiting this way. On this side, the only way out is via this road here to join up with this merry mayhem. Thank you for telling me that I've got a bent down building. And this is causing a little bit of a problem, and I'm going to try and find a solution for that in this program. So we've got, as you can see, quite a few abandoned buildings. I'm not too worried about that. This will resolve itself, I'm sure. Mostly was probably lack of people, employable people, which we are going to try and work on. Anyways, so yes, so we've got the traffic coming in. I've also allowed for an inlet here, so any traffic that's coming out of the cargo terminal that needs to get into this area doesn't have to loop all the way around and back in here and across. They can cut in quickly. Same over here, they can cut in here without having to loop all the way around to the back again. So that was pretty much the only reason for those. But this is causing the problem, and here is the problem. No matter what I've done, it hasn't been resolved. Once again, you've got all the stupid cars trying to enter one lane, and I've played, as you can see here, with these. I made these left turn only, even though left turn isn't possible. That was forcing the traffic across to the right hand side. I made these right turn only, so that the traffic has to enter by these. So I was hoping that the traffic would take a right turn here, and this traffic will carry straight on, and it hasn't worked because the drivers are morons, just like real life, I guess. So what I'm thinking is that the hold up I'm getting is mostly because this lot is trying to filter into that lot, and it's just bedlam. What I'm thinking is, if instead of having this 6-lane road, because they are only using one lane, replace this with a 2-lane road, and instead of having the junction here, filtering it in from the side, and hopefully that might resolve some of the problems. So first of all, let's stop the timer. The other thing, I think, yeah, I've got power lines to power the metro station, but that's now fully powered. So first of all, let's get rid of those. They're not needed anymore, and that's self. These aren't needed anymore either, are they? Right, so that's all good. So that's got rid of some power lines. Just like to tidy things up a bit. Now what we need to do now is bring this in, and we'll get rid of these two. And what we'll do now is take the roads, and we'll take the 6-lane one-way industrial type road. No, not 6-lane, 2-lane one-way. And I'm going to take it from a little bit closer to the end than what we have already. not quite so far up. Not quite so far up. So about there. To there. And then now hopefully filtering in from the side may make a bit more sense. Let's sort these out. Now those, I will make those two right turn only. Sorry, left turn only, even though it's not possible, which means all the traffic will enter via these 4 lanes, hopefully giving room for traffic to come out here. I'm hoping that once all this traffic that's already in situ, aha, we've got the traffic lights, switch traffic lights, don't want traffic lights. Right, let's see whether that sorts itself out. Interesting, I have got a bus stop immediately after this junction, which might cause a bit of a problem. May have to move that. Go away, Tweety. Well, it does seem to be clearing. Seems to be clearing. Ah, 4 buses all at once. Oh, 5. Madness. You wait for ages and one bus comes along and then another 4 immediately follow it afterwards. Now, has this fixed? Go away, telling me garbage is building up. I know the garbage is building up. Leave me alone. Okay, so now, has this... Well, it does seem... What? Oh, you've got... Just idiot people. Once again, people wanting to cut right across straight away. Yeah, well, okay, so you're turning right there. That is kind of understandable, I guess. Do I then say, okay, what is... Oh, let's have a look. This traffic's coming. Let's follow this fella. He's going straight on down there, and straight on down, and straight on down, straight on down, and straight on down, and straight on down, and so that then says maybe we need to give this outlet traffic a different option to... Okay, here's what we'll do then. That idea, it was an idea and it's not exactly come to fruition. Oh, right, so we'll demolish those again. Sorry, ever so sorry. And we'll take it from a little bit further across. And then we'll bring that back here. And a little bit of that. And what we'll do is we will, oh dear. Don't really want to do that though. See, what I'm thinking, peoples, is to bring this road to join here so that the outlet doesn't have to join this road at all. And then to join that into the tunnel network. I don't really want to do it though. It's a little bit cumbersome. And almost superfluous. Well, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. That's the first thing to do. Because if it works, then perhaps we can play with it. Right, and we're going to bring... Oh, dearie me. I think we'll have to tunnel under that. Because it's right... Oh, and we're right next to the metro. Which in itself is a problem. Okay, and now we'll come across to here. Probably not that close though, what do you think? It's right next to the metro, which means I'm going to have to go down 2 levels to get under it. I think what we'll do is we'll just leave this underground, so I don't think there's any point in this coming back up. Back to that. Okay. It's not pretty, but it's underground. It is hidden. Right, let's see how that works. Of course, I've not given them an... Oh, what a twerp. Before we go any further, we need to give them an exit onto the exit ramp, don't we? So let's do that. Back up. Right. Right, there we are. That does it. Now that's going to resolve this huge tangle of traffic in a few moments as everybody changes lanes. We got rid of all the stupid... Yeah, it's all good. What is going on here? Choose your lane, get into it. Get yourself sorted. What is... Have you... Are you all happy now, guys? Are you all happy? Are you... You're playing nicely now, are you? Okay. And everybody's now... Yes. Okay, I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy. It's a little bit less pretty than I would have liked it to have been. But it's an industrial area, so I guess it's gonna be. Right, now we've got a bit of demand for industrial, and so what we'll do is we will put in a little bit here. I don't want any around the entrances because that can cause problems. Have I got anything else that... Yeah, we can put a little bit there. No, I don't want it by the exits either because that can cause problems. Oopsie. Sorry. I meant you to be able to build there. I'm sorry about that. I don't want anything around there either. Right, so anyways, so that seems to be flowing quite nicely. The wasteland is rather grandiose for what it is, which is basically a dumping ground for all our crap. I've even put in, as you can see, oh, sorry, metro station here, which is getting no usage whatsoever. Which frankly I find hard to believe, but it's there if people want to come to work. Yeah, power station. And yes, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of leaving on the old, let's get on with the next thing that will happen, which is expanding the residential, which is there is no demand for at the moment, but that will happen. And I'm going to move to this side of this, to show you this, the extent of this hill. As you can see here, how this is all built on a rather lovely long hill. I've got this going up the spine, the freeway up the spine of it. And I'll build residential on the other side of the hill, which I'll have a couple of I'll have entry points here, and utilise some of this area here to do the flyover, and exits here and here. So that should cover that and expand our residential from to the other side of the hill. And once again, like I say, these depot here, I need to do a little bit more work here because it doesn't quite blend in with the estate. So I'll put a little bit more foliage down here, just make it a little bit greener, if greener is a word that we shall use today. But yes, well, instead of finishing the episode on a time lapse, I'm actually going to let you follow. Slowly timing out. Let's pick a car at random, and we'll just take you on a first-person drive-through. I reckon this little fella here. Where's he going? So he has been working at High Tech Gadgets Limited, which I'm not sure where that is. Where are we? Oh, that's on the. So he's been working here and driving from here. In fact, is there anything moving on the road? Oh dear, mouse is a little bit sticky. Exporting goods. About you, where are you going? He's driving to work. Driving to new commercial centre. We got anything on the road that is driving home? There's a parts car because he won't, so he won't be. Driving to work. About. He's working. What's this one? Driving home. Right, so this is Albert Crowley. He works at the Best Parts and he's driving home to the Empire residence. And what we'll do is we will follow him in camera perspective. Let me stop that there. Okay, and I'm going to let you enjoy the ride. I've been Bon B, and you have been very welcome.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through?